Okay, I'm very sorry. I had very bad audio the last time. Now I hope that you're listening better right now. So what I was trying to say is that God is everywhere, and God hints us in everything that we see. So if I, for example, go randomly searching through Tumblr and asking God questions, God will answer with the things that I will see. I will see in front of you. Myth, see, in paradise. Those are things that God tells us, it's telling us when we do not avoid, and God is with us right now. A man with a body like your own body, a woman who is waiting for you. See, a woman that's dreaming maybe, or a blonde woman like Hillary Clinton that may be looking at this, for example. She sings because she knows what I'm talking about. Make it happen. This is Hillary Clinton's for me. Make it happen. See, and that's God telling me what they're thinking. Astrolochery, like astronomy, like we can all talk about astronomy. A chihuahua, I know it doesn't say chihuahua, but the first thing that you're actually looking at it and believing it's there, that's what God's telling you. A chihuahua, it is an alien. It is as an alien as me and as you, because we are all different from each other, different planets in our heads, but in a sense we are connected. Now, God, what can we have with all that we're doing? See, okay, okay, yeah, we saw the church, for example, churches, sharing churches. I do not want a church for God, not me, no, me, not me personally, no, me, but that's me. I do not like that, because it's harvesting one belief, one only belief, and try to give that to everybody. God knows exactly all what that I'm going to tell you. Now, it is not my intention to do that. I do not want that, because if Pepe says that God says to kill a woman, then comes Pepe Jr. and kills a woman, which is wrong, and because God is love, God is not death towards anything. So that's, a wife, light. Why? See, God, like hair, like me thinking God is a woman, which is a dream. And I always tell God that if God doesn't want, like literally, I'm happy as I am, literally. Now, if God doesn't want, in the minimum detail that God doesn't want that to occur, it will not occur. And I'm happy with it. I'm super happy because I have God with me anyway, so it's okay. So the woman in fire is like, if what I'm saying actually will be burning anything, well, you're going to hell for what I'm saying, apparent. And no, it's not that. It is love. Because if God doesn't want it to happen, and God knows all that I love God, it will not happen. It will not happen. That's it. Now, God, who would be seeing this message? A couple of people, see, in Puerto Rico. If I post it to Facebook, for example, see, and having faith is actually knowing that what the answers are given to you are actually the answers to that. Will the president see this? And God puts in rule number 1, the finger. Like, for example, it is God's decision for everything, and God does not want for us to hate each other. Never. So God, will the president see this? So if that depends on him, then his wife and his decisions and his life, her black glasses, because this is a language. Black is like a language. Her eyes, see, it's her decision. Her skin, marriage. What will the president think of this? Learn French. Like, learn that this is not needed to communicate, because we can communicate in thought and in feeling. And this is what the CIA says. ¿Sabías que el cerebro ignora las cosas inútiles, aquellas que no necesita? Como por ejemplo el de esta frase. Like, happy, see? Did you know that the brain ignores the stuff it doesn't need and the things that it doesn't need? Like, for example, the first him in this phrase. Like, We don't need the president for actually doing this, but I would like to, because he is he is key, like every single one of us, in the decisions that we would be making in the future. And I know that I have, and that probably what I have shown, not always, because I always tell them to that I love them, but that I do not want to feel hate towards anybody, towards no Marine, no person in the Army, Air Force, nobody, because I love them. I do not like war, because I know that love can overpower war, and I hate it. Not I don't hate it because it's not my. It is mine. But I do not like war. That's it. I do not like killings. I do not like negligence. I do not like it. That's it. So God shows me that whatever I say to another person, I say about myself. So if I say, but let's say that, okay, one scenario. We eliminate war in the earth, right? We make peace. Now we go to a planet that's 1 light year away from us, and they have war. So you are them also. See? And that is a truth. So we cannot have this struggle that if I do not do it, we are less than what we do not do. But let's say that we create peace here on Earth, and we go to that planet and they have war, and we can do peace there also. See? That's it. It's like me going to another person and relieving that person from his war, his mental war. See? So, God, was I right here? God says different planets, and all of this, I give you my universe. See? God is answering. This is random. I can click the refresh button. This is all random stuff. I'm not lying to you. This is faith. This is true, honest faith. You cannot ignore what you're looking at right now. God will never lie. Never lie. You have to have your mind very, 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 very concentrated and actually decipher what God is telling you in front of you. It's easy to criticize when the problem is not yours. Obviously the problem is mine, because if I want to make it mine, like really integrate myself into your life, it is my problem, because you are my friend and you are my family, and it has to do with my life. Now God can spare me when in everything that happens, it can happen. But if, let's say, I want to avoid people in Singapore to get swallowed by the waves, see, I would like to do that, because by helping them, maybe I know that they can help me with other things that the people in Singapore can help me. See, it's like that. It is like that. Now, I'm not missing anything, because we all have God, and everything that happens to us, it is consensual between everything and God. So if I drown, for example, it is consensual between me and God, and I will be happy. Believe me, I will be happy. You have kids leave cocaine all over the living floor. See, God doesn't like drugs, and God knows what is dirt and all that, and death, for example. God, do you like drugs? See, psychedelics, you go to death like a vast nothing. It's nothing that you go. It's not that it's you're not nothing there, but it's plainly not good for you, not good for your health, because you're going to the black hole, sinking yourself into death. God, can we live without food? Woman, sex, sperm. She's thinking about what would be correct. See? God, does sexual health has to do a lot with our life? The Beverly Hills. Kim Kardashian. See, what can she actually give Kanye, for example, in love? Like with the love that he would harvest to her, if they think as each other, and, for example, not watch porn, for example, not have sexual feelings towards other people, for example, they can live forever with the love that they would harvest in their hearts. If they do it correctly, they could, because love is energy, and energy gives you life. But if you If, let's say, and this is an example, or I'm going to give you my example. If this is God and this is me right here, if I have sexual thoughts towards anything else that is not God, I will die slowly, and she would not die because it's God. But it would not be correct, and I will die. I will die because I will have negligence towards something that will actually give me true love, and I will be doing that to myself, and I will die. God, is it true? Nails. She would be God, if I see porn and I do not see my woman and have sexual, have a very good connection with my woman, she will also be doing the same to me. And this is like her by, God. Should I go to the White House today? Like, discover if I am prepared here, like a battery. So yeah, a battery in Puerto Rico, because I can work in Puerto Rico also, and it would be the same. It would be the same. Honest, it would be the same. And I am prepared. I am prepared. I am prepared. God, who would like to help me in government? Japan, Pikachu with pink hair, draw himself. Where was Carmen Sandiego? Where would God be? See, me, God. See, me. That would be God. God would help me. God will help me do everything. Pizza, speed is key. This is somebody's food, the rage face. God, would you like for me to help the United States? Kim Kardashian. See, God with Mickey in his mind, like if God were a woman, and if God were to actually accept me as a man, and I once dreamed of a woman, so if God would allow me to have that woman as God, then let me actually tell you something. I know that God is everything, and I have told God, if you're not 100% that woman, do not allow that to happen. Do not allow that whatever I can actually would. Don't allow it, because I'm happy as I am, see, and I'm 100% happy. I do not need that physically for me to be happy, because I am happy. So what does God respond towards that? He said, "For you I always had an admiration. We lost touch, but you never left my imagination." See, so it's like God telling me, if I have a woman, He will not leave that woman, because it would be with her. But God always knows that what I do. God, it's like me telling you, oh, I like candy. Please don't let me die of diabetes, and you die of diabetes because you have eaten all the candy. See, it is the same. It is the same, and God knows exactly what I'm telling you. So what else? God, do you want for me to end war? It says here. See the flowers. So would I mind helping other flowers bloom? Yes, I would. I would not mind. I would love to. God, what other thing is good for me to ask people? Saying, like, what else? Good husbands. What husband? No, good husbands. Like Miley Cyrus, a beautiful woman. She knows everything that I'm talking about. Hands. What a man would actually, she knows, and a woman that actually sees this knows exactly what I'm talking about, and all men know. See, now porn does affect you, and mental health and masturbation affects your mind. It affects you. It kills your energy towards that beautiful woman that you can have and can dream of and can give you everything with love, obviously. God, is it true? Like, no. See, a woman, red hair, see, and masturbation dries your hair, for example. And I'm not saying that it's not beautiful. I'm saying that it does affect your mental status, and you do everything. God, were you happy when what is something that we all did today? No. Okay. I just saw Mission Impossible today. Okay. So let's okay. God, I just saw Mission Impossible today. What movie did I see today? Mission Impossible. No, that's not it. No, Mission Impossible, like a woman actually being in front of me, being God. For example, Mission Impossible. That is Mission Impossible. No, kids and stars and God, and that was God's answer. And God knows what I think about that answer. So, God, what movie did I see today? A cat, people who are personally a cat, talking zombie. Enter the pages of the book. God knows what I'm talking about, and God knows what I think about that. God knows it. Sweet tooth, like banana bread, and yes. Hair, no. Okay, so next question. God, I am 29 years old. God, what is my age? 1, 2. Well, we can count that. We can. God. Would the CIA be looking at this? Puerto Rico. Okay. Independence, Puerto Rico. No. God, do you love all of us? Anything more? Well, a woman, yeah, a woman. My woman, to cook, alchemy, the wheel in India, the wheel, a house. Well, this is the house, the trailer house. What can God give us more than that? God, do you laugh? Oceans, water. A woman in a dress. See, in a dress. Of course, God laughs. See, a woman in a dress, in a gown, in a wedding gown. So of course, God will be happy if God sees women in gowns, because that makes God very happy. God, do you mind for me to look for you as a woman in earth? And God responds to the hair, like, you know what a woman is. What else? And I don't know. It says y no sé. It's in Spanish. I don't know in English, and I don't know. Maybe I should love more. Maybe I should love less. That's God answering questions. Extrañar is missing less, missing people or stuff less, needing less, and I understand that perfectly. Thinking less, I understand that perfectly. Feeling less, because like they say, everything in excess is bad. And maybe that is my this is my curse, and maybe that is my curse. Feeling more than what I need, than what is needed, and what is supposed to be given. Not supposed to be given, and what is deber is like, if I and giving more than what it is owed. So it's like me actually obligating God to be a woman, and being a woman, and giving ourselves the status of being gods. For example, gods, for example, it is like saying, I'm giving you more than what you're owing, than what I'm owing to you. Like if God owes me that, and God knows exactly what I ask God, so He knows it. If it doesn't happen like that, it doesn't have to happen like that. So let me stop this.